Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope we're all doing okay. So today is Monday, and we are going to be doing a bit more dredge, and I have been made aware that I might be able to finish dredge tonight. Hello. It's always nice to see both Trip. Well, see Trip. That's why I'm Vamp in the chat. Yeah, so we are going to be playing some more dredge. I've done a little bit behind the scenes, so realistically we shouldn't have to make money. It should literally just be go to the major islands, doing stuff and slaying the big beasts. Hiya, Crow, nice to see you. Yes, so plan today, if we can, is to see if we can finish at least the main story of dredge. I know there's a bunch of side quests and things to do, but I'm going to try to get all the collector's items, which I believe is the main quest. He says, hoping. Let's throw that across, and there we go. Okay, chat is just flirting with each other now. Let's continue. So I should probably show a little bit of what we did. I've done a little bit of just sailing around, kind of just gathering this up. Main things we have got is we've upgraded the ship. I think the ship is one of the highest we can get. Currently still have the trawler from the DLC. And we have the Glacial Lance fishing rod from the DLC as well. Mainly because they just got me a lot of money. We've got a Sign of Ruin. In order to increase the amount of aberration we can potentially come across. And yeah, we've just generally got a better, bigger, more beautiful ship. When it comes to floating dock, we are pretty much just got these bits to go. Just basically got money for more rods, stuff like that. But all in all, we are all good. So, if we go to my map, we were able to do Gale Cliffs and the Pale Reach last stream. So my goal this stream is to do Stellar Basin, Twisted Strand, and the Devil's Spine. Beyond that point, you don't need to worry too much. So I will get to it. I do know we need to head to the Old Fortress. I specifically did not go to the Old Fortress. So the trawler net's been really good for just collecting fish. Especially when it comes like out into the deep ocean. And the DLC one, it has just generated me a lot of money, so it has been a lot of the time. Honestly, I enjoyed the DLC anyway, but if you end up just wanting to play and make good money, the DLC is worth it. So, the main reason this area was there was a large, I believe it was referred to as a Sarlacc pit in the center. We've got plenty of stuff to sort of trade in as and when I get to it, but we'll deal with that later. As well as a treasure map. I'm not sure why I have the treasure map. Probably should look at putting that into some degree of... There you go. That looks good enough. Good enough. Good enough, chat. Right. Let's go to the researcher. Hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. Ah, yes, I thought you had that look, but a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I have not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. What do you need help with? I need your help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outposts. Now at rest at the centre of the basin. I fled here. I've been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind. So now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at this list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. So it looks like it is stuff like glowing octopus, aurora jellyfish. These all look like they're going to be swimming around at night. Let's have a quick look. No, right, you're not going to tell us what these do. Tell me about yourself. Spend points for mutual appreciation. I don't know, Crow. I don't know. I mean, what I can do, if you give me just a second, I'm having to go in the back scenes of my own channel. I can quickly just go into bits and let's get... Where is it? Where is Mooch? There you go, we got Mooch. There you go. That should cause something to you lot. And I'm sure if people desperately want a Mooch celebration, we can discuss it. I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Ironhaven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in that department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard to not feel like an outsider in environments like that. You know, you probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society. And then, well, I was posted here by myself. I thought I could relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just the machines. Is there anything else? What sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got the sense that it attacked the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some monitoring equipment. There are a dozen machines out there, all powered by noisy generators. Okay, we will do our best to get the researcher a pet. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I guess it's some sort of octopus or squid or an enemy. One of my research vessels was marooned around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in it while it was tearing apart the front. There's also valuable data and equipment left there. I'm not going back. I can't face it again. Have you noticed anything else unusual? Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She'd sent them to me a while I was studying, before the researcher was quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I keep finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets and my sampling tubes. They're all letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing, and they were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. There we go. While that's happening, I'm just jumping back across because I also realised I accidentally left this bit up as well. There you go. Also, hi blog, how are you doing? Right. I don't suppose we're lucky enough to already have one of these fish. No. Right. Trail the ocean blue. It was like a squid, a jellyfish, and octopus, right? So not that. Come on. It will be something that comes out at night. I can almost swear it's going to be. Oh, well, we've got the jellyfish. That is going to be our octopi. Oh. Medusa octopus. Right. The last one was some sort of just normal, everyday, totally natural squid. Just throw these in like that. There we go. Making space. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think it will turn me to stone. Right. And the other was a squid. Standard big squids. Ignore the jellyfish. Annoyingly, so I'm fairly certain we have to go much deeper. We don't have a rod for that yet. I mean, it possibly could be... What, this thing down here? I'm fairly certain these might be tentacles? I don't know. These might be pipes, but that thing in the center is definitely a tentacle. Right, let's go straight over the top. Yeah, who wants to live forever, right, chat? So maybe the squid. Oh, radiant squids. Is that the thing we needed? I'm fairly certain that wasn't. Have a look at this. No, that was an aberration. But we know that at least in that area. Wrong one. We want to go to tab. The squids are coastal, so we want to leave the shallows. And yeah, you know what? They are full on tentacles. Do enough boat tricks. Right. Well, that sucks. We might need to go around and do another fish. But we can at least hand in the ones that we have got. It could be full on tentacles. It might not be. I don't know. I don't know, Vamp. I've watched far too much weird Cthulhu fan fiction. Right, so he wants a standard octopus. It wants one of those. I don't believe it will accept. Will it? Will you take that? Is this a radiant squid? Nah, it doesn't want this. Doesn't want the squid. I'm not walking into anything with tentacles. I'm running away from things with tentacles. But I'm a bit annoyed because those ones that we have got, they're just going to go off now. So my theory, chat, is we will quickly go to the pontoon here. Sell the ones you have got. So you've got fresh. You know what? Yeah, you know, you're right, chap. Yes. We'll discard them. These can stay for a while. They stay fresh. I think it is the benefit of the net itself. So we just gotta try to encourage. It was something. What was it? It was, if we go to E, I believe if we use this, it can highlight that shallow. So dredge. There's plenty of shallows around here. We want coastal. So we want to go around the outside? I don't know. We'll try go around the outside. Yeah, it looks like coastal's more off the bay. It's fine, fam. You don't have to encourage the tentacles. I'll encourage the tentacles. Alright, we do have to... It should be going night time. We've still got plenty of space. Alright. If we hang around the outside, we should be good. This is still considered shallows. What's this? Yeah, these are coastal. So yeah, if you just do laps around the outside once it gets dark. Hello. Oh! Angry crab. I don't fuck with crabs. I think we encountered them, crabs before. But never was it like that. I've encountered ones that look like shipwrecks. I think it was just glowing. I think it just... It's like barking. There's a skinny brown dog leaping around the shallows. Occasionally it lunges at the water, snapping at some fish. Technique is ineffective. Jump off the boat into thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. Slowly approach. You wade towards the shore. As you get near, the dog backs up a little ways. Let's throw the dogs... Okay, yes. Yes, vamp. We'll throw the dog some food. You throw some scraps towards the dog, which lands on the sand. The dog eats them, along with a mouthful of sand. Slowly approach again. There is a doge on screen. Higher soul. We are currently trying to make friends with the dog. It's not that big, I promise. Alright, let's hard out some fish. The dog. Or pat the dog. As fully your hand, seems unsigned and not a threat. Again. And again. Alright. You make your way back towards the boat. As you're wading out, you hear a splash of 4 legs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you. It tilts its head questioningly. You continue. This time with the dog alongside. Its tail is whacking so hard it beats the water to froth behind it. Let's get to the boat. Turn around. Pull the dog on board. There you go. The dog is on board. If the dog onto the deck, it walks around briefly before going to the ball and looking up at you. Maybe you can find this dog a more permanent home. There you go. Well, we said we were going to get the researcher a pet, didn't we? I just hope nothing bad happens in the meantime. No worries, Vamp. I'm not that cruel as to leave the dog behind. I'm still hoping, though, we'd come across some squids. Not what we were looking for, but good to have. Try to avoid creepiness. I swear, I've made this boat too fast now. Which is good, because it means we get away from trouble very well. It does feel like I'm steering... What's it? That shopping trolley that Spooky created. Alright, let's avoid creepy. No. Oh, alright, our lights are out. Let's throw that back on. Oh, did I see Firefly Squid? There we go. Alright. That's the thing we need, chat. Oh, thank you for the sub, I saw. I really appreciate it. It's nice seeing you back again, to be honest. I promise you, I will spend it wisely when it comes around. All my subs so far have been going into getting new games and like improving the stream. But no, thank you so much. It really does appreciate me. I really do appreciate it. Really does appreciate me? I don't know what I'm talking about. I think I need more. Oh, angry birds. Birds, leave me alone, birds. Alright, it's a good thing we got plenty of these things. Let's get the dog back. No, we don't. No, we don't. Right. I've got to have one. Let me have one. To be fair, I want to go back to Slay the Princess. In fact, what was it? Iron Lungs getting a movie release? And I'm going to go back and kind of restream some of my older games beforehand, you know, when I was starting quite a low amount. So Iron Lung, I might do another Slay the Princess at another point. And Scanner Sombra. Oh, you see. Fate. Birds left Earth with one squid. Thank you. It looks like it caught all the surface specimens I need. Yes. I do need some from deeper down, but that's going to be a problem. I don't have the equipment to catch anything deeper. I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. It was over the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples, but while I work at that, I may need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully. I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want you to be out at the reef at night. Right. Let's... Before we accidentally lose the dog and have Bam probably leave the stream and ban me for the rest of her life. This dog needs a home. Do you want it? A dog? Oh, gosh, let me see. The dog bounds over towards the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response. I could definitely take this one off your hands, and I'd love the company. Are you sure? Yeah, you should keep the dog. Currently, the way I pilot this ship, it's best not to have things on board that I'm not willing to lose. Yes, thank you. We're going to be such good friends. You could be my assistant. Suddenly, the dog stands upright and begins to retch. Its stomach's heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose that's yours if you want it. Yeah, let's. I feel like we gave a dog that vomits up treasure. I can clean the rest up, so don't worry about it. Alright. I think, seeing as we were being attacked by birds, it probably makes sense for us to rest and reset our sanity. Especially since I've looked into the sanity system of this, and there is a way you can insta-die that I did not realise. We came very close to triggering it, actually. That really big, long Leviathan thing that came up in the first stream of this. Apparently, it shows itself, and then if you still start messing about, it can just swim up and tromp you. So, always good to know that, you know, pure stupidity and ignorance has avoided pure death. And then we'll do with the Sarlacc. Right. Okay. So we go to the laboratory. The laboratory is in ruins, with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? We've already kind of looked, but let's expect the equipment on the table. With some search, you find the prototype parts. The researcher unease to assemble the sampling device. So the prototype parts on board. Where do you want to look? We don't need to look anything further, do we? Ah. I'm doing better. We're not getting hurt as much. Though we've got 25 fish. We probably should sell some. I'm a good captain now. You know what? I'm such a good captain. I'm going to give myself a promotion. I know. You don't have to say it. I deserve it. There we go. There you go. We'll go into. Well, it says admiral, but it's more cruise ship captain. Alright, let's sell all the fish we've got. So we can make some decent money. And we have enough now to make it so we can carry some more rods. Once again, always useful. Especially if the researcher wants us to put something new on board. Where do we go? Was it around here? It's over there. No, it was over here. Oh, admit, the tentacle monster is not as scary as the narwhal. That really buff narwhal from the DLC. Oh, no, other side. Still chases me, you know. I was like, oh, we've dealt with that thing, so the buff narwhal is gone. It can't hurt us anymore. No, it still chases you like relentlessly. You have to actually catch fish to stop it from chasing you. But who wants to sell fish? It's like, oh, give away fish when you can sell it, right? There we go. Hello again. What do you need? I have those prototype parts you asked for. Excellent. Let me assemble the device for you. This should allow us to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. So we can do abyssal. But coastal shallow, coastal shallow. I'm going to say we uninstall that. We'll throw in this. I've developed a repulsion machine. It should produce a bright light and emit a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking. Or enrage it. I'm not sure. Connect it to the research outpost generator. You'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours. But other than that, it's completely automated. Great. Now, take a look at the list of specimens. Remember, you want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve the equipment I'll give you to catch some of these. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Abyssal... Well, seeing as we can only capture 2 of the 4. But it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Alright. Do we... Ideally, we need research things. Because if we can get research, we can get that. That's the thing we need. So... Okay. I wasn't expecting to have to potentially go around and fish extra things, but it'll be fine. We'll get some big stuff, throw it in, make a profit. Only a quick, easy research thing. Worst case scenario, we'll go down to the South Pole, fish around there for a little bit. Just throw this onto the generator. The researcher's repulse machine could be connected to the outpost generator here. A small object rolls out from underneath the generator, covered in dried salt. There we go! We didn't even need to spend money on it. Yeah, we'll activate the machine. The repulsion machine hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top, and an alarm starts blaring. The researcher said that this should keep the creature at bay. For a time, at least. Right. Problem is, now we got to have money. You are gulper eel. Big boy gulper eel. Right. No. Come on, give me something I can catch. Something. Come on, game. Be nice to me. Right, you know what? Stand on the deck. Let's have a look. Can't catch. Got some minor things we could dredge. I've got to say, please. Please, game. Please. Please, I need money. I can get normal octopi. I'll be very good, game, if you just give me what I want. Okay, throw that in there. Hopefully octopi start making up for it. Oh, we've got some things here. Are you fishable? Are you fishable? You are fishable. Yay! We have got ourselves some anglerfish. Right. That's one of the things we need. True. Yeah, okay, okay. Vamp, you are right. I said please. I was very nice. And the gay, like, RN Jesus was kind to me. And you are the other thing we need. That is abyssal. It's fine. Just slot you in there. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Can't really do anything further, can we? No, but you know what? That's fine. We don't need to worry about it. We'll give her the things she needs. Sell the rest. Get the upgrade. Bam. Bam. So these are Hadel. Oop. Okay. So. These game. Please let there be something good. I don't know. What should I wish for, chat? So far, we've already got the good fish. So, I'm thinking, if RNGesus is listening, new fishies. I mean, true. I mean, I was gonna say, why stop there? Let's go for like the, what was it, the 10-foot tall vampire Dommy Mommy from Resident Evil Village. But that just me? Okay, that's just me. Right. Sorry, I was looking at games on sale, and I may have been like looking at the fact that Resident Evil, sorry, we'll uninstall you. Percent storage. Resident Evil 7 and 8 were cheap on sale. And of course, you know, your brain just starts working. And if we throw that there, and then take this, drop that here, drop that in there. There you go. Tetris solves everything. The thing has stopped making a lot of noise. It's fine. Rawr, I don't care. You ain't scaring me no more. I'm too fast. Incidentally, chat, I am thinking though, I may have possibly be tempted on picking up Resi 7 and maybe Village. Has anybody here ever played Resident Evil 7 or Resident Evil Village? The pulsing machine hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots on the top. Alarm begins blaring. Research it. Yep. I mean, I'd have to play 7 in order before I play 8. Ah. I meant to do that. Gulper eel. Gulper eel can go. See, the thing is, I never played Resident Evil. The first one the first one I actually played was Resident Evil 5. Which, you know, I played when I was a bit younger. I played it co-op, enjoyed it. And then played 6, but I only ever did the Leon campaign. Probably finished it, but I was always a bit disappointed with it. But I got back in with 7. I really love 7 because it's like a nice stand. It almost like is a standalone. And then 8 sort of brings it together a bit more, but not too significantly. Are you what we need? Yes, you're the last thing we need. Giant isopods. I was debating. So yeah, I was debating going back through and playing 7 again at some point anyway. So playing it on stream would be interesting. And then you can go from 7 straight to 8. So once again, I'll throw it into my list of games to possibly stream. I do need to replay. Well, I say replay. I keep on being told that like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4 are like really, really, really good. Like pinnacle, stand out. And I've heard good things about them. I suppose it's just the sort of thing, isn't it? Somebody who, like, growing up, I was addicted to, like, the zombie movies. It's a surprise I never really got onto it. Then again, before I started streaming, even still while streaming, you've seen what I'm like when it comes to anything that's particularly scary. You watch the Alien Isolation. Why did I say Assassin's Creed? I don't know why I said Assassin's Creed. I think it was just because it's a game with A. But you watch the Alien Isolation, and you see her freak out. But I don't know. I really did enjoy 7. And 8. Yeah. So we give you that. Give you that. I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? Let's go with good news. Good news is that I've honed in what's causing the anomalies in the ecosystem. The bad news is I think the samples you retrieved from the basin have dangerous high counts of cellular mutations. This all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report of my findings. Sorry, our findings. Immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all this for me, and I've not as much as said thank you with. You should have this. She opens a drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. It's like I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem safe to be near the basin. Alright, well. Free book is free book. Go around and have a say all that. But the fact that we still haven't got the thing from the center means we are gonna be selling the fish we've got, and then dropping a line straight down the creature's throat. And then, hopefully, we'll be off to the next area. Quickly sell everything just before it starts spoiling. Lovely. I mean, who knows? Maybe the thing in its throat vamp is the thing that's upsetting it. We're doing it a favor. See? Just, Oh. Yeah, we're good. Yep. Well, we can die. It's important to know, chat. Important to know. And maybe... as a group, as a collective, not just me, but maybe we've all learned something from this. One thing we've learned is that, you know, what the ending screen looks... Oh, the death screen looks like. Fine, you know what? No one missed the nice fisherman. We're going to steal your treasure, and you're not going to be able to do anything about it. Haha! See, we could have snatched and grabbed. We could have snatched and grabbed. We do have a special ability from the last time we gave something. We have manifests. It allows us to be where we need to be. Now, what does this guy like? Oh yeah, I think I remember. You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. Well, we're certainly making progress now. I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune in any auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens the crimson book, his spine cracking audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. You're growling, crackling in your ears. Suddenly, vision flares, and both your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all man of detritus being swallowed up by that salty muck. Twisted Strands channel. It's worth investigating. I don't know what you mean, Trip. Who's this Duncan character? I'll mark the location on your map where you begin your where you can begin your search. Anything else? There you go. What the words from the book? What do they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its power towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Banish. The banishing words will provide you a temporary protection from most things. If spoken swiftly enough, they could be used defensively. Choose your moment carefully. The more that is spoken, the more they are understood. Alright. Cool. So we have basically Psychic Shield. But while we're also here, we have a bunch of stuff we can sell. Also, possibly... I don't know what people are talking about. I'm nice, innocent. It's the same voice I've had since the first stream. I can't help it if, you know, slightly Scottish accent, slightly Scottish male accent gives people PTSD. Just be glad it doesn't slip into pirates. And yes, I know there are a lot of crab bots. We will be doing something with that later. I think, hopefully. The lighthouse keeper approaches you on the dock wearing questioning expression. You must have been around most of the islands by now. Have you found whatever it is you're looking for? Almost. She shifts her weight and leans hard against her staff. How can you be so sure? Last time you thought you knew, and look what happened. She turns to you, shaking her head and muttering. She heads back towards the lighthouse. I don't know what people mean. I am but a humble fisherman, fishing humbly, humble fish. The words that you throw at me are wounds that pierce my very soul, chat. Not to mention, probably very confusing for people who don't know, like, partial backstory. So we got behind us. Oh, here's the thing. Wise man would go to port and rest up. I am not a wise man. I am a brave man. I am not a brave man. I am a foolish man. But either way, onwards. Right, should probably have something, right? Onwards. I see lights. Oh. Oh. Something blew up. It's fine, we're good. Everything's fine. It's alright. You know what? For people wondering why Vamp is hating my guts and why it was being mentioned being Duncan-y, I run a Cthulhu campaign out this time last year. And in it, Vamp and a few other people from the chat were in it. And one of the characters was called Duncan. And may have broken Vamp's heart. And for that, I will be forever tortured and punished. So anything even remotely Scottish gets me a slap on the wrist, apparently. Right now, let's get those. And just for laughs, we get explosives as well. Always good to have explosives. And then we can use this to invest in this. Or at least 2 parts of the 3. We rest, and then we go exploring the... Well, I'm assuming this is going to be mangrove. What's our rods like? We've got ice. Nothing really mangrovey. I mean, we could. So that's Coast and Shallows, but also is Coast and Shallows. So we could say goodbye to you. Throw in storage. You are too good to lose. But we'll store you. It's fine. It can't get down that low anyway. Right. Heading down to the bayou. I'm not going to put on a Cajun accent. As much as there's been a me. That looks fun. That looks also quite fun, chat. Well. Awesome. Got a car. I know I said we wouldn't be doing much actual fishing and just sort of pushing through the main story. But it's good to kind of go a bit. I'm Can we go underneath it? Ha! Oh. It's fine, I didn't want to go in there anyway. We should probably try to find something. Alright, we've got a sign. Signs are good. True, but I might be asking for trouble, but here we go. A large man's watching you through billowing smoke on a campfire, idly carving away at a wooden stake. He stands as you pull ashore. Stranger, the look on your face say you've encountered the local wretches. Take a seat. I don't think we have, but okay. You join them by the fire. I've been trying to rid them from this accursed jungle ever since we wrecked here. Boys call them mind suckers on account of them, well, affecting the mind. They made us see things, do things. I'd ask you for safe passage from here, but not until after I've avenged my squadron. What happened? A number of us went down the fog, crashing into trees or ditching into the water. Those that survived rallied here under the boughs of this giant tree. It offered us scant protection. Before help could arrive, our number quickly dwindled, picked off by the fiends in the forest. I've met a few would-be rescuers over the years, but none of them would help me in my fight. Are you any different to the rest? I can help. I figured you'd be up for it. You have a look. Listen up. First, we need to find the lost pieces of my squadron's mortar. Then we'll use that to bomb the beasts. Other planes went down to the north and east of where we are now. I'll mark the possible crash sites on your map. You go and see what you can salvage. How will you honor your squad mates? I've hung a few of their dog tags up the tree behind me. Seemed fitting enough. I've only got tags for the ones You must understand, I never found all their bodies. If you happen to find any of their dog tags, I could add them to the tree with their brothers. I have a number of mechanical doodads that you might find useful. Here, take this one in good faith. I'll give you more for each tag you bring me. Let's find out about the mind suckers, because it sounds very Bloodborne. Devilish creatures through and through. They'll stalk you along the waterways and emerge screeching that terrible song. The first time it happened to me, I saw shadows of my squad mates reaching out to me in a feverish dream. When I finally snapped out of it, I was covered in bloody scratches. They must have sent me running through the foliage. Since then, I've done my best to avoid the fiends. Their senses seem based on movement, so move carefully. Cool. Right, so if we see them, we stop, I think. I think that's what it's telling us to do. Otherwise, let's get lost in the narrow waterways. Totally not dangerous at all. I've got a bomb. And something I can use it on. Boom. The debris crumbles away. Right. Did this actually do much? It did. It opened up into this larger basin. I kind of wish we were a lot slower, but hey, we're good. It's fine. It's towards the north we've got to go. Just realised it's getting quite dark now. It's fine. That's... Ah! Bam. Man, we are so good at this. So good. So, if we go forward, then go starboard, and then go port. In the dark. We don't need... Ah. Okay, maybe not. So, we cheat. And by cheat... we just go around the problem. Remember, kids, if there's something you need to do and it looks like it's hard work, avoid it. Go slightly insane, apparently. Fine, we're all good. We're all good. We are fine. We can risk it. We can risk it. We can go. Okay. The thing we need's just a little bit away. We're not that insane yet. And safe. We need more bombs. Load me up on bombs. Maybe sell a fish or two, but more importantly, we need bombs. You know what? You lot are lucky I sing. I have a beautiful singing voice. My mother told me so. Granted, that was probably 20 years ago, but you know, you don't lose that sort of thing. It's like riding a bike, right? You know what? I'm going to save Christmas carols for the last stream, which I believe will be the 22nd, before we go in vacation mode. So next Monday there will be Christmas carols. I promise. Aren't I a generous and benevolent streamer? You know, I've got to get that hype up. Tell your friends, tell your family. Tell that one person that you know for some reason that you secretly hate, but you don't ever want to say, you know, get out of my life, because that would be awkward and kind of a bit strange. So, you know, you just kind of keep them there on the peripherals, but you don't actually do much with it. You know, I'm sure they'd love it. Make it an event, friends and family. Probably find the thing we need is behind us. Is it behind us? I think it's behind us. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. There you go. Christmas carols defeat spooky fish, and they also fight demons. I use them a lot when it comes to phasmophobia. But interesting Delta lore. Here we go. I have passed out more than once in my life because I am an idiot who does not look after himself. But the first time I passed out, I was singing Christmas carols in the middle of summer at an old folks' home. And you know what? It was the best experience I could have hoped for. Seriously, it was, well, I was on Sleigh Bells. And it was, you know, the whole Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't know why. I'm fairly certain it was boiling hot. We're at an old folks' home, boiling hot. I feel it was summer because the UK doesn't really have aircon or heaters sometimes, some places. So I don't know why we were singing Christmas carols in the summer. It seems ridiculous to me. But I was standing in the middle row and I basically did the equivalent of a ragdoll front flip off the front of the stage. Took up, like, knocked a couple of people over. This was young David. Young. Came to. Man, every other time I've kind of passed out has been very subtle, gentle pass out. Oh, I've not drunk very much, so yeah, I'll just sit down and I'll so slowly pass out. That was the one time I was like, you know what? I'm going to debut this. Where was I? Oh yeah, I found parts of the mortar. That's the lot. Now, while I work on assembling the mortar, you can get started on the next phase of the plan. You may have noticed some contraptions in the lagoon around here. I've assembled those traps for the mine suckers. Just need to lure them in there. Hiya, Gerbil! I was totally not just talking about passing out, singing Christmas songs. Once they're in, you see, I can fire them with our new mortar. That'll be the end of them. No more nightmares. I'll mark the locations of the traps on your map. Got it? It's fine, Jabble. You don't need to know. Everything's fine. We're good. It takes 3 fish from the area to make. Alright, so we need the gar and... Alright, that's fine. What about the second one? Alright, you want lots of different fish. I guess we're fishing then. We are currently... So, we dealt with the Sarlacc pit. We are now currently in a mangrove swamp, dealing with strange creatures beyond mortal comprehension. Hey, mullets. Not the first time I've got a mullet, but... So it looks like, yeah, we are just gathering as much as we can. I was not paying attention. I should... A gleaming mullet. Damn. Right, we've got some gar. Gar are good. Cool. That's what we needed anyway. That should be one of the ones sorted out. So yeah, well, our plan is to blow up the monsters. You are not what we want. But I also won't say no, because you fill our Pokédex. There we go. Blowing up the monsters. Right, so baiting the traps. First bait. We need gar. We need some mullets. That should do it. I'll just mix these in here. Load this into a trap, then we get well clear from it. Cap springs. I'll fire upon it with the mortar. Make sure you bring back proof. It was really dead. Yeah. Right. Well, we'll drop you there. Let's get second bait. Well, we know it needs a mullet, and that looks like a catfish. So, can't do that one yet. But the other one... Hey, it's in a bowl! Don't worry, you are in for us blowing up the monster with mortar, hopefully. And we've also died once. I should probably say that. We tried to steal from the Sarlacc pit monster, and rather than telling it to go away before we tried stealing from it, we just stole from it. I decided I deserve the promotion after, yeah, doing so good. Oh, we can do it. Load up the trap with baits. And then... Yep. And we can grab this, which you throw in here. The rest of the carcass sinks out of sight. I'm thinking what we do is, ideally what I want to do is find out where the bloody catfish are. I am an officer and a gentleman. I will tell him that we have a corpse. Let's see it then. You hand over the tattered lump of flesh to the airman. It's almost unrecognizable, but you both know it couldn't have belonged to anything else. He pokes out with his knife, testing the rubbery meat. He seems satisfied. Yes, this is one of the beasts. Progress at last. More to go, though. Right. We should probably repair. But, yeah, I should probably say the people who started came in a bit later. My goal for tonight's stream is hopefully finish Dredge. He says... Oh, there it is. There is more to it. There's a lot of side quests and side things to do. But the main quests are gather something from these 4 areas. We've done Gale Cliff. We've done the Stellar Basin. We're currently in Twisted Strand, so Devil's Spine is next. And then I believe that is the main story done. I will probably continue playing this off of stream. Once the main story is done. I know it's one of these things that when you trigger the end, it just kicks you back to just before the end. So we can at least get to see something of that. We do need to repair, though. And if we sell the fish... What's that net's like? That could be useful, just getting fish if we're not going around anywhere else. So, I'm thinking, if we've got the money for it, which we do, buy that. Get some more explosives. See, I'm tempted to get that as well, but I'm not using that right now. Right now, another net would be useful. So, silk filtering trawler net. Which is going to be too expensive for us to get. Yes, but only just. So we can eventually swap that out with that. Yeah, if we swap that out with that. Yeah, no, we're good, we're good. A net. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh. Very funny, Gerbil. Very funny. You aren't what we've seen before, so I doubt you are what we want. A surgeon fish. Why am I fishing this much? I don't know, but a vortex interloper, kind of worth it. Is that what we need? No, we need catfish, but... Oh. Man, why can't we just have that nice big open area again? I miss big open areas. Ah, that's that made a noise. Another gar. We have a trap. Trap in here. I believe it's somewhere around here. It is to our port. There, we threw it in. Trap loaded with bait. Right, I think we have to go around outside. Okay, yes, starboard. Well, it's only starboard if we go the way that they want us to go. But we all know secretly, like, the merchant navy trying to, like, control us. I wish it was a sniper rifle, Crow. Exactly. It's the old saying, you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 rights make a left. Now, we really do need to find that catfish. Ah. No, my vortex interloper. No. Somewhere are catfishes. Somewhere out there. Random doctor sits. How is Arnott doing? Oh yeah, we just need more money. Okay, well, more fish. More fish equals more money. More money, more fish. So. Green mullets. There you go. It's not Christmas carols, chat, but I can sing songs from a film I only vaguely remember. I don't think I've watched all the way through. To be fair, the amount of more mullets. Stop with the mullets. I want myself a... You know, we're gonna... Mangrove. Yeah. Okay, there's... Right, so mangrove. We are currently at Twisted Strand. Not caught. don't know where it is. But we do know it's night. It's fine. Good. Night is good. Bring on the night. You are something new. Instantly, I am distracted. Oh, okay, it's a bottomless dolphin. For a second there, chat, I thought we were being hunted by something like a Dilophosaurus. Why did I think Dilophosaurus? I'm not sure, but it had that sort of chirpy noise to it. You can't check. You know what? No. Nope. Nope. The mouse from American Tail was called Fievel. Man, I don't even watch American Tail, and I know its name is Fievel. If I did watch American Tail, I was far too young. And I only watched it the once. Where is my catfish? I was promised catfish. Almost like I've been catfished. Okay, now you know what, chat, that was bad. I do apologize. That was bad even for me. Yeah. Come on, you catfish. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Now we are at an impasse. So we put that there, take you, put you there, put you in here, swap you to there, cry, move you to here, and then try and work our way through a maze in the dark. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. Off the starboard. There we go. Come on. There we go. Everything we need. Get the last thing. Bomb this creature. Next island. How are things going? I have a creature corpse to show you. Let's see it then. You drop the flesh into the ground, it gives it a few slashes with the knife. It wobbles a little. Another one taken care of. One remains by my count. Let's finish this. Alright, so we load up the last bait with catfish. That should do it. I'll just mix these in here. Load this into the trap, then get well clear from it. The trap springs, I'll fire upon it with the mortar. Nope, we are all good for the bait. Just slowly turn around. Head out, sell the paintings we got. See if we can get more guns. More guns, more bombs. Bombs work. That also works. But we're almost done here. So, I think if we end up doing this, like, later, I just sort of, like, well, when I finish this and I'm just doing, like, a collect all the things we can, then I'll pick that up. I should probably wait for it to be nighttime, shouldn't I? Not nighttime, daytime. In an hour. There you go. Right, let's go to it. Sucks to be a brain sucker. Right, well, to think we go this way. Then we intimidate it by smashing ourselves against the wall. Yeah, you see how it's not showing itself? It knows. It saw us. Like, man. Only a psychopath actively try to damage itself. Boom. We need an airstrike on my 12. Blast the mine suckers. Was there an easier way out of this? Probably. But is there a cooler way out of this? Hell no. Oh yeah. That direction. Full speed! How are things going? I have a creature corpse to show you. Let's see it then. You drop the large, bloodied carcass in front of the airman. His eyes fill up with sadistic delight. He bends down slowly and plunges his knife into the soft flesh. And falls away before the blade, revealing a glint of metal. Seconding tear, he wrests it from where it was embedded in the flesh of the creature, and he holds it aloft. You recognize it as a necklace, glistening in gore. Well, fisherman, some fortune at last. Sort of fetch a decent price for the right collector. Here, why don't you take it? I don't mind if I do. He stands back from the corpse, a melancholic look comes over his face. And now, well, that's that, I suppose. What will you do now? I'll say for sure. I thought I'd be asking you for an escort away from this place, but this has become somewhat of a home to me. It doesn't feel right to leave my brothers here. I think I should stay a while longer. In the meantime, I can make up some special bait for you. It'll help with your fishing. Cool. Always good. And let's blow ourselves up. Oh, let's really freak him out. We'll do it in front of him. Boom. Alright. Vamp, be prepared to hold back the tears. The ruined mansion. You enter the house carrying the ornate necklace. The collector recognizes it almost immediately. An excellent find. It demands pride to be placed in my collection. It demands pride of place in my collection. He sweeps aside some scraps on the dusty table, candles wax pooling in its corners. He places the next necklace carefully in the clearing. And I suppose be demanding recompense as well. Once more, he opens the book, dust pouring from its pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted to the spot, knees on the verge of buckling. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rush back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We're... oh, so close. Just one more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plane on the approach to Devil's Spine is a likely candidate. See what you can find. I'll mark the location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? We should find out what he cast. So atrophy. Doesn't sound good, but might be particularly nice. This phrase instantly curdles the closest school fish, readying them for swift reaping. Be heard from a great distance, so you need not be close to your victims. But the population is unlikely to recover from such a biotrauma. Use it sparingly. There you go. There you go. Scottish. Even though my Scottish, I swear, is just, it should be more Celtic / Gaelic than anything else. I'm sure a Scottish person would hate me and an Irish person would hate me. But it's fine. It was sort of Scottish. It was like Scottish twinge to it. It was Scottish enough. I mean, we're talking like high-class Scottish, not out in the rural boonies Scottish. Once again, I apologize. If any of my people watching are Scottish, I love it. I love it. The country. It's a nice country. I've been there once. You know what? Call to action. If you're Scottish, say it in the comments now when you're watching the VOD. Alright, we're good. We're good, chat. We're good. We're boosting the engagement. Right. Return to town. Last place we need is Devil's Spine. So we leave here tomorrow, go northeast. Try to figure out what happens. Onwards. I feel like I should know some, like, sea shanties. Oh. I don't mind if I do. I'm selfish. There once was a ship that went to sea, and the name of the ship was a something of tea. Something, 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 something. I don't know that song. Soon may the weatherman come, and something, 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 something. Don't judge me too much, chat. I'm sailing towards the light. Oh, you know this is going to be a fun place. The air goes red. You know it's going to be fun. Oh! Hearing all sorts of nice things. Like angry red eyes in the water. Charred pontoon. Oh, I think first things first. We rest, right? Let's go and say hi to the locals. So there's something to the north. There's something to the west. Oh, hello. Hello there, baby boy. How are you? Oh, you look so... You look so... Got him. Is not friend. Is Angie is not friend. This... A man meets you at the dock. Brace himself against the wind and spray. Okay, what sort of voice should we go for this guy? Oh, a rapturous day! A fresh disciple carried me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing. Let rest your weary soul. I'm just passing through. Nonsense! Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I've been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification's almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. I'm listening. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Happiness. Ha! Merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? Yeah, the chill of the water? I sense it in you. A glimmer of what waits below. Finally, what does the world deserve? You know, we're gonna be optimistic. He seems like he's... Is that Scales? That might be Scales. Everything. In a way, it deserves all that is washed ashore. Freely given from the deep, but no more than that. The trial is concluded. You still have much to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before me. Nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearths of these three isles lie barren and void. Retrieve the three fathomless flames from the crags behind us, and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them, and they will offer further guidance. And you must provide no more. He's a fanatic. He's allowed to be like that, chap. He's a very well-spoken fanatic. I have a feeling, some point in his life, he thought, you know what? I'm gonna, like, attend a prestigious university. And he did. And you know what? I think he was gonna do really well. He had a scholarship, everything. And then one day, he got abandoned. Here's Angry Fish. We've got Angry Fish. Can we slip past Angry Fish? Oh. Baby Angry Fish. It's fine. We're good. I don't need that anyway. There's a lot of you. But you're not what I want. It's fine, just that... There you go. Flag of Ice. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Did the baby fish do damage to us? That's not fair. Right, you know what? You know what, chat? Gonna lock in. We're locking in. We're doing this. We're gonna swap. Banish. There we go. It might have been boiling water from below. Okay, so I don't think we're meant to be here yet. The dim lights of the cave make out some painting on both walls. Check the left wall. Paintings depict the birth of a civilization. Great beacon of light showing repelling a tentacled figure emerging from the sea. Dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both walls. On the right, paintings depict the fall of a civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through the tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people as buildings turn to ruin. Well, I mean, it's somewhat obvious. Climb the maze steps leading to the ancient lighthouse. Space is a solid stone door. Can't see a handle, but there's a large socket carved into the face of the door. I think we come here later. The door remains shut. Right. Let's pull a Prometheus and just steal fire, right? It's the little angry fish. It's the little angry fish. Somewhere there's fire. Oh, big. That's a big fish. It's a good. It's a good. We're good. Do we still have our... We do. We've got bombs. Aha! Be banished. Be gone, thought. Here comes away. Stone shrine. The upright slab bears a carving of two pale bottom. Oh my god, we've got more fish. Okay. It's fine. We know what we're doing this for us anyway. We just need to strip out what we have and only kind of have things that work. And just avoid big goober fish. Ghost shark. Not quite ghost and not quite shark. It's a ghost shark. I don't know where that song came from. I'm very musical today. I should be singing like Christmas carols. I don't know what you are, but we're gonna get the armored sea robin. Well, deal with you later. Did we just burn that thing alive? If so, awesome. We've learnt how to burn the babies. Once again, chat, do not take that out of context. I'm not having anybody like appear on trial. Stone tablet. Cool. I'm not having anybody appear on trial saying I told them to burn the babies. I think I might be lost. Oh, we need crabs. Alright, we're fine. Pontoon's nearby. We can find crabs. Just scootle around there. Scootle into here. Not sure what you are, but I will take you. Tusk eel. Right. Come on. You are my experiments. Burn you. Haha! I do not have crabs. I am currently being plagued because we do not have crabs. Oh. Evil eel. Oh. Big angry goo fish. Ah! It's fine. We're good. We can do this, chat. We are slowly outracing. Big angry fish. Where's the lights? There is our lights. Be gone! There we go. Our quick and zippy thing is gone. We probably... Ooh, that was... That's not pleasant. Right, well... I'm going to think we are going to have a little rest. There is one more place we can potentially go. So I don't want to sell any of our fish that we have got until we've explored the last other place. Because once we do, we've got time. We've got time. Absolute worst case like scenario, chat. We go, we fish what we can. There's a bunch of crab pots that I can collect. We can always get some more. But this should also be... I mean, I know it's like 10 minutes for the rest of the stream. But... Come on. Out the way. Come on. Remove yourself. Okay. We're not actually taking damage. Yeah, they are just slowing us. So, let's just... You know, no, we don't need Robin. Yes. We're trying to find that one last spot that it could possibly be. Ah! You're in here. I know you are. No, you're not. Why aren't you there? You're over here. You're over here. You've got to be... No, you are there. Alright, I can see you. I see it. We see it. We burn it. We have bombs. I don't have explosives. Erica Burger there. Burger, 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 burr. Ah! Yep. Bring it. We're good. We're good here. 2 malformed fish. Right. Well. Okay, chat. Okay. So, I'm fairly certain. What we're going to do. I have no lights on. That is very foolish of me. Let's pick up these pots. Now, it only said 2 malformed fish, right? So, cerebral crab, still malformed. Didn't necessarily have to say it was from this sector. No. I wanted to sell that one thing, game. I didn't want... Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Yes, I did sell all. You meant to tap F, not hold F. And in my great wisdom, sold the one we had. So it's fine though, because it gives us the enjoyment. We're going out there and we're fishing more things. We wouldn't want to take the easy route, right? Not when there's a... Yay! Exactly. We'll just... so show him this stone tablet we got as well. Joe takes the stone tablet from you and inspects it closely. Turn it over in his hands. Remarkable. Yes, I do believe this is a fragment of the larger arrangement. He reaches up to the higher shelf and brings down a similar looking stone, albeit one covered with much more dust. Some years ago, I acquired this other piece. Found this in the ruins of the Devil's Spine, did you? Yes. Oh well, I expect there'd be more out there. Hold on to this for now and study. I'll hold on to this for now and step further while you search the other fragments. In the meantime. Okay, cool. So we want to head northeast again. But if we're gonna grab everything, we're gonna grab everything. There's apparently another one. The other one is there. Right. This should be good though, chat. So my theory is we load this things up. We'll have to perform some weird thing. Bring this to the collector. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Jabble. That went through my head when I was like doing this, and I was like, you know what would be funny if I end up playing like this game drunk. But it's fine. I've got a better idea. My plan is, right, I'm going to do like a long stream. We'll do something like Euro Truck Simulator, something like that. Ooh, big fish. And I may or may not decide that taking shots be something that end up happening on stream. Within reason, I will probably expect like protection from you lot because you're all nefarious. But have like a reward like, oh, you know, X amount gets sort of done or we hit something. That's what I was thinking, right? Because I would be kind of bored doing Euro Truck Simulator anyway, just because my brain would be like, where is the shiny things? Exactly. It would be an example of what not to do. Yeet. Yeet. And yeet. Right. Yeah, you run away. You run away, you thing. It's fine though. I'm not gonna do it for a while. And the idea was, I was debating it. Like, I might not do it. To be brutally honest, purely the fact that it's a lot of extra work, and the idea of streaming overly long is, while it might be fun, there's a bit of me that is just kind of like, oh, dear lord. Right, so the one at the back. Avoid the big fish. We avoid the big fish. But you know, there's me just thinking, if I end up wanting to do like a challenge myself, either to raise money or for like a subathon. I'm thinking raise money, because the subathon, I don't know. I think the idea, at least at this point, of a subathon screams a bit to short-term gains. I want to still stream some games that other people might enjoy, you know? Really? Really? It's fine. We're good. Just slowly navigate. Slowly going insane. Right, the things we got, we don't need, so we sell. Sell what we got. Here's the shipyard. Right, spend our money on getting repairs, but worthwhile. Leave them rest. Spider crab. That was definitely one of the ones we needed. Spider crab. Worth money. Ain't gonna leave it. Spider crab. Getting slightly ridiculous, but it's fine. So we drop. Put you here. We put you here, but we put you. Touche. You were just waiting for that, weren't you, Jabble? Alright, let's... Oh, you. Aha! I know we need you for something. Hill skate. Right. I'm turned around. In here. Wait, no. No. Over there. Ah. Right. Not sure what that is. Could be interesting. We'll debate that later. 2 heavily plated creatures locked in battle. But the one on the outside, that has our skate. And I'm throwing up a banish. Come on, give me something mutated. Fine, I don't need you. Right. Straight through. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. There we go. Throw you onto that. The rock splits with an almighty crack. Crumbles away, revealing its core. Yoink. Fathomless flame. Don't lose that. Okay, well, I guess we'll put that there then. There. Flip that onto that. Ish bash bosh. Come on, give me something bad. I want something nasty. No. Not what I want. Come on. No. Alright, well, it was worth a try, chap. It was worth a try. Jabbo. You've been on one today. Are you okay? Ah! Okay. It's all good. Fine. We don't need that anyway. There we go. Squat lobster. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Squat lobster. We were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. Some guy went under a dock. There he found a rock. Why do I know that song? Why don't I know a song from the B-52s? From like... that I must have learnt... like 15 years ago? Oh, Christ. You know what? I really should start charging you lot. Let's throw... that's in there. Why? Okay. Alright. There you go. There you go, Gerbil. Right. So, we hand this in. Hand this in, and we just need one horribly mutated thing. We return the flames. There you go. Bam. Throw you in there. Random plate. Go on those. Drop that in there. Cool. Right, so we just need something horribly wrong. Like that. That works perfect. Thank you, game. Oh, and a volcano snail. Alright. Load that into here. Let's quickly spend this. Get that winch. Cool. Let's go with fish market. Let's sell you. Sell nothing more. But we will quickly throw you lot into storage. The game is feeling very sorry for me. And you know what? I will take a pity win at this point. We're so close to finishing this, chat. I will take the pity win. We've still got Banish. I can tell what Heather comes up to try to fight us. Go away. I'm gonna quickly drop some flames into these statues. Statues you want to look at? Let's go left. We'll give it that crucible. Bam. Let's go right. Bam. I'll leave that last one. Last thing we need was on this side of the mountains. A little bit of a faff, but should be dead ahead. Got Banish. Okay, I have eyes. We have eyes on it. Ah. Bam. Enjoy. The rock splits open. An encrusted talisman. Ooh, I'm gonna have to have a look at that later. Oh, exactly. Wait, it goes to show this fisherman's obviously very bored, Crow. It'd be a bit of a laugh, wouldn't it? Right. And no, don't want to do you. I wanted to pull in. There we go. Load it up. Last one. Cold flame rolls to life in the statue's hand. Preparations are complete. Fanatic awaits. In stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Which carving do you want to look at? Swarm of small creatures. Carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. The ravenous children. Alone they are nothing. Together they summon her. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. Kind of figured this out. Carving a large fish with crossed out eyes. The unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, he approaches. Beneath the words, somebody's crudely added a note. Blind but can hear her children. Avoid at all costs. Bubbling vent. Carving shows a bubbling underwater vent. Breath of salvation. It burns those that mean harm. Only the pure remain. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. protection. Follow the magma. Find them. Okay, let's go talk to the fanatic. What is this? Wait, what is it? There you go. You know what? First things first, I'm looking for any sunken relics. Sunken relics. There you go. Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this? He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You're drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It satisfied my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment. With time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. Anything else? Flames are lit. Ah, I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come. You follow him up the steps of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high up on the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws an antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It is almost yours. It marked the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers to the top of the fire and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. What are you doing? He ignores you. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. You know what? He's going the way he wants, so let's just say nothing. The freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detected in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, and abruptly dies away. Cold mist pools around the floor of the temple, briefly, and the wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. Pyre is cold and damp. Set the pyre. Ooh, we got a relic. Take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm. Hot hands spinning wildly below its cracked face. Right. Well, chap, I believe that was the last one. So all we have to do now is hand it back. I mean, there is a bunch of other pursuits we need to sort of solve. But I will do that in my own time. There is also another DLC, which is the Iron Rig, which I've heard is a bit more of a go around, do like a final lap sort of thing. So possibly we might do some more of this again, but for now, let's hand in the last of the things. It's just for luck. You know how, like, you're meant to smash a bottle of champagne against a ship? Well, our rituals, we smash our ship against the walls. You climb the broken steps of the old mansion. The waves swelling and crashing against you, against the basalt columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold. Deliver the relic, seal the relic. Oh, let's deliver the relic. He approaches, drawing close with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. And though it's been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms have grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit, I am surprised. I didn't think you had the determination for such job. Now, these 5 relics in our possession. Only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. Know what? It will become apparent soon enough. You must make one final voyage. It's time. I'll be with you. I'm ready. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be safe from this point onwards. Do you wish to continue? Yeah, you know what? Let's do it, chat. Let's do... I know there's 2 endings to this. One ending is you take the collector. The other is you go somewhere else. So we will at least do the collector. One more time. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Are you sure you want to continue? The relics are coming with us. You should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Waiting for the right time. Now, our destination is the open expanse to the west of the Greater Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on open waters, not with such significant cargo. Make haste. The collector is aboard your vessel. Okay, well, I guess we go west. I'm assuming towards the pillar of red light. Because, you know, that is the sign of nice and friendly. Oh yeah. Straight into it. Hey. Oh, so to inspect. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us. And where we can at last bring her back. Only here. Only because of what we've achieved. He opens the book and begins to read out loud. To release the lost one. Frozen in time. He throws the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by the chains of the deep. He throws their necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more. He throws the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. He slots the key to the lock of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. He throws the music box overboard, the key left unturned. It's fine. Yep. I was waiting to see you. But you know what? That is very Lovecraftian. The whole idea of somebody getting so obsessed with trying to achieve something that they'll doom everything else in the long run. But yeah, that was Dredge. Thank you, thank you. Went a little bit later tonight, but you know, it kind of made sense. I think if we started the next stream, we'd have what, 20 minutes of this. No worries. Now, here's the question. We skip the cutscene. We can continue. There is one more thing we can do. Just because. We'll see the other ending as well. I believe we return back here. I believe it was that? Or do we have to talk to the lighthouse keeper? No. Alright, we have to go. We have to hide. Hide the thing from the collector. I know. It's a last second thing. I promise you we won't take too long. But I'm just curious. And I know that you all are probably a bit too. Conceal the relic. Okay. Or do we give him the relic? And then in the bit where it's like, do we wait? Then we say no, we come back here. I know it's the lighthouse keeper. The lighthouse keeper is the person who's actually trying to stop things from happening. Yeah, alright. Last attempt. It's good luck. We're just smashing into things just to show dominance. Okay, we can skip this, as we've already kind of seen it, and I don't want Bam to have any more PTSD. I know. I need some time to prepare. So be it. Return when you're ready to prepare. Now, we go to the lighthouse keeper. Thread the needle. Yeah. I am. Oh, come on. I'm fairly certain it was that. You know what, chap? We're doing this world to Cthulhu. We'll talk to him one last time. I'm doing the world of Cthulhu. We're going to do everything we can. Ready. I'm ready. Yes. Yes. Wait for the right time. Now. We're going to tarry. It's the last possible way we can interact. Ah. Exactly. It is like the world wants to be Cthulhu'd. Right, Doc. No time for this. You must go out to see immediately. Ah! Alright. Well, I am fairly certain there is another way. Another ending to this. But, you know what? That's quite fitting. We saved the world. We saved the world. And it was very, once again, very Cthulhu-y. We took our lives in order to solve the greater issue kind of bubbling beneath the surface. No, I'm probably gonna have a look and see what I have to do to actually get that other DLC, that other ending. I'm fairly certain there is another ending, but we'll have a look at it. But no, that will be it for Dredge. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Vamp, for suggesting it. That was a really good suggestion. The DLC was really good. I recommend definitely getting the Pale Reach, even if it does make it a bit easier when it comes to generating money. But I suppose it depends on what you want. If you want the challenge, get the power reach. Just don't use the items. If you don't want the challenge, you want just to make it a bit easier, and a bit more passive, and a bit more chill. The power reach items you get from it really good. But no, I really, really did enjoy that. I might possibly at some point come back with Dredge if we get the Iron Rig, the other DLC. But yeah, I recommend it, especially if you just want a nice chill or not chill fishing game. You can change the difficulty down to make it so that there's no actual threat, so it's just sailing around fishing. And I will probably trying to trophy hunt, get all the last of the achievements. But I'll do it off stream. But no, thank you all so much for being here. It means a lot to me. I am really pleased that we were able to finish this tonight. I have been made aware. So I would normally say I would see you on Friday. That will not be the case. I'm currently predisposed to doing something else on Friday. I am sorry. If we do a rearrange, I will let people know. But if not, I will see you all on Sunday for episodes 5 and 6 of Dispatch, which I'm also looking very forward to doing. To be honest, that is going to be really exciting to do too. But no, thank you all so much for being here. It means a lot to me. Thank you for watching, for commenting, for lurking, for subbing. It means so much to see like everybody in chat and enjoying the game as well. It generally does mean a lot. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, your afternoon, your evening, your night, wherever it is you're watching this. Yeah, you know what? For the VODs, for the people watching this on YouTube, how was my Scottish accent? Give me a rating, 1 to 10. Why not? Alright, I will see you on Sunday for more Dispatch. Possibly see you beforehand, but I will let people know either via the social medias or on the Discord. So if you want to know, get an early heads up, join either of those. Yeah, I will see you when I see you. Bye, everyone.